Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I believe everybody is set. Thanks for having me once again for this product application training. I want to appreciate the opportunity given me to anchor this. So it is my pleasure tonight. I shall be explaining some of our wonderful products. And the most important thing tonight, it's for us to be able to market the products effortlessly. And at the same time, to be able to know what to use on ourselves. I'm actually waiting for the house to be fuller, if you like that. My name is Adebayo, Ijaoba. My background is in nutrition, human nutrition, and most importantly, I'm an expert a public health expert, and also a certified nutritionist. So tonight, I'll be sharing with you some of Forever Living products that have transformed life, that has actually changed lives. And it is important for us to be more creative, because we've been told several to learn how to be more creative. Hence this training tonight, so that we can explore the opportunity in this business. So thank you once again. I think I've had enough preambles. So I'll be starting straight away. The whole idea is for us to invest in our most valuable asset, our most valued asset. That is the whole essence. And for us to be in tip-top, in optimum health, in whatever we do, in whatever endeavor we found ourselves, to make money, to be happy all around. So investing in your most valuable asset. And that asset is what most of us play with, which is our body. We don't give it the utmost care that it deserves, especially in terms of nutrition. I've made several analogies, and this analogy is very, very simple. For most of us that we go about in cars, we have cars. We most often don't just branch at any filling station, if you like, to change oil on the roadside, to just put any form of oil into our cars. Most often we look for premium oil to put in the cars. Unfortunately, we can stop by at anywhere and put stuff in our system. And most important, we don't even read label to start with. We just dump the body. And most often we treat the body not as a friend, because we don't value our health. Tonight, there will be a paradigm shift. So we talk about adequate nutrition is vital for overall health and well-being. It cannot be overemphasized that we need to have adequate nutrition into the system. And when we talk of nutrition, we are looking at three things. One is balance. Do we get balanced diet? And for me as a nutritionist, when we talk of balanced diet, it is relative. For an individual, a balanced diet could be in a nutshell, in order not to waste too much time here. Balanced diet are most often found in nutritional books, not on our dining tables. And if we want to say we want to go for quality food, we don't know the source, the raw materials of most of the food that we eat, whether they are organic, maybe whether they are grown organically or they've been tampered with along the line. And the third thing that matters most during nutrition is timing. When are you actually eating the what? At what time? We need to put the timing right. So with that, I want to say to maintain balance, nutritionally it's been advised that we eat from the rainbow. That is, we eat from all and most of the food group. There are different categories of food. That is what we call classifications. Food classification. There are some fat and oil. There are some carbohydrates. There are some proteinous food. So we need to eat just portion from all of this before we can say we have a balanced diet. And the timing, as I said, and the quality, which I've emphasized. So we need to move on. This statement came up in June 2nd June of 2016 by one of our ministers of Agric, Adebayo. When he made this bold statement, when he went into the farming, he saw the processing, he saw the preservations, he saw he came to that conclusion that Nigerians eat poison as food, what he terms poison. And unfortunately, most of our foods have been rejected internationally. And why is that? The use of genetically modified seeds and excessive use of fertilizers and steroid, even in our in our animal produce. Steroid has been used to have full yield, to have robust meat, and to have robust produce. So steroid, and unfortunately, these are the things we consume. And apart from that, wrong habit of processing and preserving foods. This one cannot be overemphasized. I've shared in different fora the one that I know about tomatoes, how they preserve it in detergent. And unfortunately, we eat all of this. The use of formalin, carbide, and cellophane to preserve and to ripen most of our fruits. It's unfortunate. These are the things we put into our system. And as I said, rejection of Nigerian farm produce abroad is embarrassing. We cannot overemphasize it. When it is being quarantined, they notice that we don't meet up with the standard. I don't want to say international standard, even the local standard. We are unfortunately killing ourselves with what we are eating, and we are not doing it adequately. Unfortunately, we are putting all of these things into the system without adequate or commensurate preparation of the body, especially the liver, to detoxify itself. We are overburdening the system with all of these unfortunate processing. So it is very, very needful for us to know that ultimate guide for us is that we are what we eat, we are what we absorb, we are what the system actually feeds on. When we talk of nutrition, we are looking at it vis-a-vis what the cells are being fed with. So emphasis will be laid on this particular part. And I tell people that number one, if your meal, that is your food, the so-called food, is not nourishing you, is not helping your system to cleanse itself, and is not helping your system, as it were, to detoxify. Please, I wouldn't want you to miss detoxification and cleansing to be the same thing. They are two different processes in the system. So if your food is not giving you detoxification, cleansing, and nourishment, I think we need to look for an alternative or a supplement or a nutraceutical, if you like. So embracing the use of supplements cannot be overemphasized. Hence, Forever Living product is positioned in the marketplace to help us in the area of vitality, in the area of cardiovascular health, in all the areas that has to do that brings about the overall optimum overall health, immune health, your mobility, that is your joint and the muscles working harmoniously. So Forever Living Product is positioned in that marketplace to help us, even as I said, the cardiovascular health and the prostate health as well. Then the weight management, hormonal balancing, all of these we need to understand the position of Forever Living Product with our products and with our system anatomically, what to use per time and how to use them. That is the essence of tonight's training, so that we can understand the position of this company in helping humanity. So how do we source? Where do I get my supplements from? Because I've talked about processing using genetically modified raw materials, using unnecessary chemicals in the food. So the question is, are these products in bottles or in sachet, are they processed as it were, or are they organic as it were? I need to find out the source of what I'm putting in my system. So it's very important for you to do your due diligence. And Forever Living Product, I can tell you, it's a reliable source with proven track record. We have track record that has spanned over 46 thereabout years. Yes. And in Nigeria, we're about 25 or 24 years now, and we are waxing strong. Our source, we have a proven track record. And apart from that, our source is 100% organic. I wouldn't want you to take my word for it. There are certifications to authenticate all of these things. The source found through generation and continent. So it's an interesting area for us to concentrate and see whether this thing, my body is worthy. I mean, whether my body, these things are worthy of my body to consume. So we need to look at it and see. As I said, don't take my word for it. You will see all of those things, that we are 100% organic, no harm to nature, environmental friendly products and what gives us that audacity to say we are 100%, because it's from plants to products to you. All our processes, manufacturing, everything we control. The company is vertically integrated. Awesome company. So, as I said, don't take my word for it. There are certifications to authenticate this. One, we have the seal of approval, especially the Aloe Council seal of approval. It's a generic body that determines companies that engage in aloe vera. So we are the first to receive this authentication in terms of purity and consistency of the content. Then we have the almighty NAFDAC, the seal as well. The NAFDAC, all our product has gotten NAFDAC registration. I'm doing this preamble so that we can know that we are dealing with a reliable company of integrity. What about Islamic barrier? We've met their standard as well. The Islamic Council of, that is religious barrier, the Islamic seal of approval, the halal, we met the kosher rating as well, that we don't have anything to contradict or to contravene their beliefs. So we are compliant all over the world. So our product is what you can close your eyes and use at any time. So we have product categories, overview. We have the drinks. We have what we call the drinks. What is termed health food in a glass. I'll be talking about one of them tonight, which is the aloe vera gel. I'm just giving you another overview on that. Then our slogan is look better and feel better. Believe you me, you might be in your 50s, 60s, 70s. I can tell you, once you imbibe the culture of putting Forever Living products into your regime, what you use, I can bet you you'll be looking as if you are in your 30s, because it helps the system to go through all of those three things that I talked about earlier on: detoxification, nourishment, which is absorption, and cleansing. So we need to understand the health food in the glass. We have different types of health food in the glass, but I'll be taking for the sake of tonight's training because it's limited and it's going to be intense. We need to know, we will take the aloe vera gel. Then we will come to the beehive products, the bee products. I'll be talking about on one of them as well, because we have different categories. I mean, different products in this category as well. We have the royal jelly, we have the propolis, we have the honey, then we have the pollen as well. Fantastic. I'll be talking on the pollen. A lot of people overlook pollen. You are missing out if you are not taking Forever Bee pollen. Then the nutritional aspect, we will look about 3 other products or 4. It's going to be intense tonight. So I will advise the few of us that are online now to get our pens ready. I can bet you it's not what, probably, arguably, it's not what you've heard before. So you'll be learning a whole new thing. Then we are also in the weight management. Then we have the skincare, we have the personal care, we have the household care. Fantastic areas to use product and to do business alongside. We've been doing a whole lot of business training for individuals that are involved. So we need to look at the health, the aloe drinks, which is the primary ingredient of all our variants, all the 4 variants of the aloe drinks. Fantastic. Our mainstay is aloe vera, and we use the most potent of all, which is called the Aloe barbadensis villa. There are other varieties or species, if you like, of this plant. And we actually cultivate them at a full maturity, about 4 or 5 years, when they are fully matured, as you can see. Blossoms, fantastic. You see the flowers, you see the blossom. And it's arm-filated. Once it's arm-filated, they scoop the gel, as it were, and we have it in the bottle. Fantastic. So it's been said, if you look at it, the slide, is that imagine slicing open an aloe leaf and consuming the gel, that is the content, directly from the plant. That is exactly what we have from our patented stabilization process. Once it's been stabilized, that stabilization simply means, excuse me, when we are in the marketplace and we are telling people the aloe vera is stabilized, they say, it has gone through processing. Stabilization is simply means, because we need to correct ourselves now. Stabilization simply means we lock in the nutrients naturally, all the vitamins, all the minerals, amino acid in the aloe, we lock them as nature intends it without denaturing them. So why should I take aloe vera in the first place? The benefits: 1, aloe vera contains over 200 nutritional compounds that work synergistically. The beauty of it is that all of these nutrients work together to enhance or to exhibit certain properties, therapeutic properties, and healing properties. It affords the system to function properly when it's being fed into the system. So if you're looking for, if you like, general tonic, you look for something to enhance. When we say tonic, something to nourish or to replenish lost nutrient, aloe vera should be your first point of call. It helps to nourish lost vital nutrients in the system. What are these vital nutrients? Amino acid, that is the building block of protein, the building block of life. The proteins, the vitamins, the minerals, all of it will be well nourished back into the cells so that your cells can function optimally. So what I put here is it simply feeds the bodies, the body cells with nutrients. That's what it does. And it is being referred to as an elixir of life. So aloe vera is an elixir of life, as it were. It actually nourishes lost nutrients. So if you want to use the word tonic generally, you can actually say aloe vera is a natural tonic that I take into my system that helps to nourish me. Remember, I talk about nourishment. If your food is not nourishing you, you need to consider supplementation or nutraceutical. And aloe vera is sure for you. Number 2, it increases flexibility. The feeling of vitality. You are healthy and flexibility, as it were. It promotes healthy blood circulation, especially to the extremities of the system. So all blood can flow through the help of the penetrative power of aloe vera. Aloe vera contains what is known as lignin. The lignin actually helps in taking it to the extremities of the cells. You can imagine your entire body system to your fingertips, to the brain cells, to the ones on the toes. You can imagine getting all the nourishment into that area due to the presence of lignin. It has the powerful penetrative power. Number three now, aloe vera helps with what is known as detoxification of the entire system. Why this detoxification? It is rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, and some other antioxidant, if you like selenium as well. It contains selenium to help the system neutralize, as it were, all of those toxins. Please, I want us to pay attention here. All of those toxins that, as a result of byproduct of metabolism in our system. That's number one. Number two, even the one we inhale that we put in through, from the environment and the byproduct. All of those waste, that is gaseous waste, will be neutralized. That is, will be made harmless. That is detoxification because of the antioxidant. So the cells, as it were, will be protected. Tissues and organs will be well protected because of the powerful antioxidant. Hence, aloe vera also exhibits another property called rejuvenation. It helps your cells to rejuvenate because it's being protected. Apart from being nourished, it's being protected by the antioxidant. So you are getting, as it were, as the body is an entire system working gangatically, that is, together, so that you can function optimally. So it does not stop there. Aloe vera, because it's written what is known as saponin. It contains a lot of saponin. It's a soapy substance that confers on aloe vera the power of cleansing. Right from the mouth, it cleanses the system. This power of saponin is what is being used mostly, that is being brought to fore in our tooth gel, that is bright tooth gel. Saponin helps with cleansing. Right from the mouth, digestive system is being cleansed all through, and also aid the healing process, especially of stomach disorders. It helps with healing. Once it cleanses, because it works on the epithelial lining of the system, right from the mouth, it actually removes debris. It removes, and while it's doing that, it's actually helping with the healing process of ulcer, if you like, constipation, when your food is not properly digested, it ever stays there. It helps you to loosen your bowel, as it were. So, and apart from that, let me quickly say something. Apart from cleansing, aloe vera exhibits another property that a lot of us are missing out, called adaptogenic. Aloe vera is adaptogenic. It's adaptogen in nature. What that simply means, like the example of detoxification, constipation I'm talking about. For another individual that is having diarrhea, aloe vera actually works at the two extremes, bringing normalcy back to the system. So even while it's cleansing the system, should it find the system, it will heal the epithelial lining, like hemorrhoid, itching, erectile itching, then colitis, and all forms of colonic problem. So it will cleanse the entire system so that your colon will be off all those toxins. As I said again, aloe vera is awesome. When you imbibe the cotton, let me put it in my regimen and see the effect. You'll see another effect of aloe vera, that it has this non-steroidal anti-inflammatory property. That is, it stops unnecessary swelling in the system. When we talk of inflammation, it's another process in the chain of disease. When you talk of disease, before you say somebody is now, the cell is disease, it will go through a series of stages before inflammation is part of it. So when you hear inflammation, something that is an anti-inflammation, you need to embrace it, because that is the beginning of illnesses, whether we like it or not. It's one of the stages. So aloe vera, because it's non-steroidal, it acts like a steroid, but not the side effect of steroid in the system. So it's a natural pain inhibitor. It stops pain in the system. It helps against general body pain due to the presence. Why is aloe vera able to do this? It contains another substance called anthraquinones. Anthraquinones helps aloe vera to confer on aloe vera the pain inhibitory property and the non-steroidal effect. So when you take aloe vera, I am saying all of this and I'm looking at myself as an example. I used to fall sick a great deal because I'm going to another point, another property that aloe vera exhibits because of the compact of nutrients it has. It's a nutrient-dense liquid dietary supplement. So it's a natural immunomodulator. It begins to work with your inner doctor to function properly because it contains what a complex sugar called polysaccharide or asamanine. This asamanine, as it called or as, it has also antiviral, antioxidant, antibacterial, is antibacterial in nature. And it also increases the capacity of the T cells. That is what we call the T lymphocytes, which a doctor refers to as the body commandos. You know, all the commandos in your system, when they are properly fed, they are well equipped, they can go out and fight any invaders, including cancer cells, including bacterial cells, viral cells. So aloe vera helps to modulate immune system. So what does immune system mean? Professionally, you can say aloe vera boosts immune system. There are some individuals that their immune system is way overboard. Aloe vera will bring it to normal. So there are some individuals, their immune system is low. Aloe vera will pep it up for you. So it's a wonderful supplement to put. I believe we are taking note from all of this explanation. These are salient points in order for us to be able to exchange this aloe vera to translate and to boost our business. You need to sell more information to individuals. Then I know it's a source of energy. It helps to increase the rate of metabolism. By implication, you have energy, and it helps against low energy level. It's an awesome package. As I said, it exhibits all of this because of nutrition, nutrient-dense form that you are taking. Aloe vera, it's not adulterated in any form. It's not the stabilization process as I've explained, is simply to lock in all of these nutrients. It's not to add chemicals into it. And I can tell you it's 100% organic. I used to fall sick. I said it earlier on. Aloe vera is it has helped me and it's still helping me to help with my immune system. Okay. Having said that, I told you we'll be talking about bee pollen as well. Another product that a lot of us have been in the business to tell you that we overlook it. And the reason is not far-fetched because we don't have correct information on all of this product. The bee pollen, yes, how is it gotten? It's from the pollen dust from flower. From the flower. When bees move from one flowering plant to the other, looking for nectar to take, the pollen are the dust that it carries around its body, and it takes it to the hives and metabolizes it. And once it's been metabolized, it becomes a bee pollen. It's the food for the worker bees. Guess what? It contains over 250 bioactive substances. I told you because we lack information on all of these products. That's why we label. It's the few ones that we know. I can tell you it contains over 250 bioactive substances, including protein, which is amino acid, carbs, fats. It contains vitamin. When we talk of fats, the fatty acid, omega-3 fatty acid, yes. Bee pollen contains omega-3 fatty acid. It contains vitamins, a whole lot of vitamins, especially the B vitamins, the B6, the B complex, and deliberately the minerals. Emphasis on zinc. It contains a lot of zinc. It contains the right amount of zinc that the body. It has the enzyme that actually helps the system and an antioxidant. It contains a whole lot of antioxidant, which I'm going to share some with you tonight. I told you, get your pens and get this thing down. Bee pollen is loaded with wide varieties of antioxidants Amongst them, flavonoids. When we talk of flavonoids, we are looking in the category of advanced form of vitamin C, bioavailable when we talk of flavonoid. Then carotenoids, it contains a whole lot of carotenoids. When we talk of carotenoids, you are looking at vitamin in the categories of vitamin E, then quercetin, which is good for the eye, then camphorol. Camphorol, I will tell you a little bit about camphorol. Bee pollen contains what is known as camphorol. This camphorol has antioxidant, it has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial. I'm just taking one of the ingredients in pollen. It has antimicrobial, it has cardiovascular enhancing property in it. It also has neuroprotective property. When we talk of neurons, all of your nerve cells, it has all of that in it due to its resemblance. Again, listen to this. It said due to its resemblance with estrogen hormone. I'm talking of camphorol in pollen. Due to its resemblance with estrogen hormone, camphorol may be used for the therapy of hormone-regulated cancer, such as ovarian, breast, cervical, and the one that has to do with hepatocellular, and leukemia. And I don't mean to say all of this. I just speak to one, the function of the camphorol. Awesome. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? In bee pollen alone, no wonder somebody says the pollen is the source of life. We can go on and on to tell you what pollen contains, but because of our timing tonight, bee pollen may also help, listen to this, may also help lower heart disease risk factors. All of those things that predispose us to having heart problem, it can help us to lower that risk factor, such as bad cholesterol. It has that capacity. Remember, I told you, it has the fatty acid, especially omega-3 fatty acid. Yes, well loaded. Plant source omega-3 fatty acid in pollen. So it also has the ability to help lipids. We have lipid fats and oil lipids in our system not to go through oxidation. Listen to this. Additionally, the antioxidant in pollen may protect lipids from oxidizing. That is the problem that usually brings about the clogging of our arteries and restricting the arteries from the blood will not flow to the extremities properly. So when lipids oxidize, they can clump together, restricting blood vessels and raising your heart disease risk. So bee pollen also help in this. The studies have shown that bee pollen antioxidant may reduce the severity and the onset of allergies and kill several harmful bacteria. Yes, it has that bactericidal effect in the system. That is, again, it helps to prevent onset of the allergy. So you're not predisposed to adult onset of allergies if you never had allergy before. So when you take pollen, it actually helps in that area. Bee pollen has an anti-inflammatory. I've explained anti-inflammation and I've explained what anti-inflammatory property means. It also has antioxidant property that may promote healing. Bee pollen also promotes healing. It has antimicrobial property, may also prevent wound infection. So why should I now take pollen? If all of those pollen, the bee pollen aids digestion and metabolism of fat because it's loaded with what we call lecithin. So it helps to as it were, emulsify. I mean, don't let me use the word emulsify now. It helps to mobilize, as it were, fat and aid digestion of fats and other another foods group in the system. It improves the efficiency of the immune system and nervous system because it is rich in antioxidant vitamins and B complex. I will explain the B6 and the zinc later. So it also gives energy. It's a source of energy booster and for endurance. When we look at it vis-a-vis sexual nature of a man, it helps to boost energy and endurance sexually. Useful for combating fatigue. Then again, Bee pollen helps to correct body chemistry, as in especially when you take food in canned food. When you take canned food most of the time, it counters the effects of food additives and preservatives. Food additives and preservatives. Let me just give you an example of that. We went out some couple of days with my girl and my boy, and my wife bought this roasted yam? Those one that with potato, fantastic. They now put one meat inside it. When I saw it, the meat was so red. Is it red? I don't even know the color. But I know you all know what I'm doing. We are all in Nigeria. You know what I'm talking about. When you follow woman to market, that's what you will see. The red was so red or yellowish red. I don't know the color I can call it. So I just picked the potato, and my children now said, "Dad, won't you take the meat?" I said, "Where is the meat? There is no meat here. This is poison." I am not eating. My wife now, so your children can eat poison. I said, me, I don't eat coloring, food additives and preservatives and coloring. All of those things are deadly to the system. Guess what? Bee pollen can counter the effects in the system. I just use that as an example of poisons we put in our system. It's also useful in combating colon disorders to promote proper bowel movement. So that if you have issue with your bowel movement, you consume pollen, it will help. Yes, an highlight for us tonight is this. The high source of zinc and B6 in pollen helps to promote fertility in both sexes. I will explain. The high source of zinc and B6 in a woman will enhance the ovaries to function properly, to be optimal, especially women that are over 36 years and above. It will help with the ovaries to function properly. Again, for men, zinc and B6 helps us as men over 40 and above to help position our prostate so that it does not become unnecessarily enlarged. I will not go into the biochemistry behind all of that. There is an hormonal changes that brings about the enlargement of prostate. The zinc and B6 checkmate that process that brings about it. There is what they call prolactin, testosterone. All of that. Don't let me just go into the biochemistry. Maybe during question and answer, I will take that. So, having said that, beneficial for depression, bee pollen is also beneficial for people going through depression because it's rich in B complex and PM. I mean, it also helps with PMT as well. So, how do I use it? Because we are looking at product application now. How do I use pollen? For people that you've not tried pollen before, you can get a tablet, cut it into 4, then try it. Why do you need to try it? Because some people are allergic. You know, I said the source of pollen, forever bee pollen, is pollen. No adulteration. What is being used so that we have it in form of tablet is honey. They just mix it with honey, still bee product, to get it in form of tablet for us so that we can use it. So if you show allergy ordinarily to pollen, you will know. Then there is an antidote to that. You can get our absorbent C alongside to use with bee pollen. You won't show any form of allergy. But you can increase your dosage to 3 times daily. And I usually say, chew pollen. You chew it. It's water-soluble vitamin. So it's usually taken before me. So that is about the pollen. Then we have another fantastic product that we need to understand as well, called the Agiplus. Agiplus, it's a brand on its own. The reason why Forever calls it Agiplus is what I want to explain to us tonight. Yes, L-arginine is the miracle molecule that everybody's talking about, that it will help to increase your nitric oxide and all of that. It will increase your nitric oxide. And nitric oxide, production in your system, relaxes your nerve. It opens your arteries so that blood flows through effortlessly. It can help with your cardiovascular. But with Forever Agi, okay, don't let me use the word but, with Forever Agi Plus, it contains pomegranate. Pomegranate is known to be a very strong antioxidant, and pomegranate contains a whole lot of vitamins and minerals. So it's an added advantage. You see the +1. Again, +2 now. It contains red wine extract. The red wine extract also helps to maintain cholesterol level. That is the bad cholesterol in the system. So everything is gravitating towards healthy blood circulation or cardiovascular health in our AG+. Then it also contains what is known as grape skin and berry extract, which is also for cardiovascular and immune system function. When we talk of immune system function, I've brought to a lot of us, we fail to realize this. One, that when we were younger, I'm talking about people in their 50s now, not Gen Z generation, I'm talking about people in their 50, 55 and above. When we were younger, anytime we had an injury on our legs or any part of the body, you notice there will be an inflammation underneath your thigh. That is your T lymphocyte functioning. Please, I don't know if your children are experiencing that inflammation these days. I have been looking for, I don't see, because their immune system is not functioning as well. I'm going back to aloe vera. We need to let our children also take aloe vera to enhance their immune system. So let's get back to why is AG+ called plus, and this is the third plus in aloe vera, in AG+. So I've told you the L-arginine, the importance of it. Then we've seen the grape skin and berry extract, which is important for the immune system function. So your inner doctor can also function very well. So why should I take AG+? Or why should I include it? Or why should I recommend it to people? One, for cardiovascular support, offering wide range of cardiovascular support. It can help maintain healthy blood pressure and proper blood circulation. To the extremities. Is a natural source of nitric oxide booster. They call it nitric oxide booster. Please, we need to underline it. AG+ contains L-arginine and an amino acid, which is essential for the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps blood vessels relax or dilate, as it were, and is a powerful antioxidant as a signal, and also act as a signaling molecule for crucial cellular communication. From one cell to the other, proper information will be passed from one cell to the other. So with the help of nitric oxide, it's a nitric oxide booster. So I'm giving you a reason why you need to include it, especially as you are aging. When we are aging, a whole lot of nutrients are being depleted in our body. Our cells, our organs, like the arteries, are no longer as viable, as flexible as they used to be. And most of the time, they are usually clogged up as a bad nutrition. So we need nitric oxide. We need something to help with cholesterol so that we can actually age and age gracefully. AG+ will help. Brain function, it also helps with brain function. I told you earlier on that it increased nitric oxide production may enhance memories and improve cognitive function. You begin to wonder, how can an 82, 83, 90-year-old man can still be functioning, even driving? It's unbelievable when even at 40, some individuals are losing their sight, they are losing their memories, they get into a place they can't recall why they are there and all of that. And you see an elderly person. So I just want to debunk, as it were, that all of these diseases are age-related. No, they are not age-related. They are nutrition-related. If you are not feeding your system properly, you will not age gracefully. So it will help with your brain to the extremities. It contains a whole lot of antioxidant protection. Nitric oxide is a powerful free radical fighting compound. They get into the system. Remember, I told you, it contains pomegranate, which is a very powerful antioxidant as well. So it will help you to fight against all of those. Pomegranate has been shown again, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just chip in with this. Pomegranate has been shown again to work against cervical cancer. Perfectly, cervical cancer, pomegranate, it's awesome. So again, why should I take AG+ for sexual function? The ingredient in AG+ may improve performance in men by supporting optimal blood flow and also helping with our nerves. The combination of your nerves, your blood flow, blood circulation, your brain functions and all of those. Yes, part of the neurons has to do with your sexual ability to sustain a healthy erection. So it fights against erectile dysfunction. It helps to fight against. It's also aid in, anti-aging, production of anti-aging hormones. AG Plus helps with that as well. So again, it helps with pulmonary function. That is the arteries, as it were. There's what we call the arteries around the lungs that actually takes in oxygenated blood to the heart and to the extremities of the body. The L-arginine may be useful in opening up hair pathways for easier breathing and optimal pulmonary health. It's awesome. This is what the athletes enjoy when they take our, especially footballer, the track and field athletes. If you're an athlete in any form, AG Plus is a plus product for you. And it does not contravene the rule and regulation of that athletic world. You are not taking any dope or anything. It's a super enhancer when it comes for athletic performance. So it's also immune supporter. It contains grape skin, which may help to enhance immune function. I've talked about the athletes. Again, why should I take it? It helps with my muscle. My muscle will not go atrophied. My bones will be enhanced. AG Plus provides many of the essential nutrients needed by the muscle, cartilage, tendon, ligament, and joints that make this musculoskeletal system, as we heard, your upright, your posture, and all of that will be enhanced with AG Plus. It furnishes your system those especially delicate areas like the cartilage, the muscle, the tendon, the ligament. It furnishes them with enough oxygenated blood and nutrients so that they can perform. Your skin begins to glow when you begin to use Forever AG Plus. I've told you why the plus, because the main ingredient here now is L-arginine, pomegranate, grape skin extract, and red wine extract is in there. That is why the plus is there. It increases metabolism. So, as it were, it can promote weight loss through improved fat and glucose metabolism. So, also it balances cholesterol. I love this word, balancing. Cholesterol should not, a lot of us will talk and professionally said it will get rid of cholesterol in your system. Hello, we should desist from saying it gets rid of cholesterol. It balances cholesterol, like garlic thyme, the Arctic sea, and all of those ones. Also help to balance, as it were, the LDL to HDL. There is what we call low density lipoprotein in the body, and at the same time with high density lipoprotein. They need to be in a proper balancing ratio. So all of our products that I mentioned so far, the garlic thyme, though I will not talk on garlic thyme. And then Arctic sea, I'm not talking on Arctic sea. They all balance with AG Plus. They balance the cholesterol in the system. How do I use AG Plus? Remember, it's product application. It has a scoop inside. Oh, it might not come. It's no longer with a scoop. I forgot. Don't mind me. I'm an old school. It comes in a sachet, which I use as well, because it just skipped my mind now. It comes in a sachet for 30 days. You can mix it well with 8 ounces of water or aloe vera gel. Perfect. Let it mix. It changes color. Once the color is changed to it's permanent, the changing it as top, you can now take it. It's awesome product to enhance the performance of the entire body system. The last product I'm going to talk about tonight, if I've not overshot my time, I still have time. It's Forever Fields of Green. This is another underrated product. And I've told a lot of FBO, please, you don't underrate Forever Living product. Any of our products. Forever Fields of Greens, or probably you might want to say it's one of the cheapest supplements. Guess what? It's nutrient laden. Most of the nutrients in Fields of Green are the things we are missing out ordinarily. Let us go. Let me open our eyes further to Forever Fields of Green. Arguably, let me just say arguably, because I have other professionals as well in the house. Excellent green food. Forever Fields of Greens are excellent green food source. One, it contains barley grass. Two, it has wheat grass. It has alfalfa. In my presentation at the complex, the best example I could give is, have you ever seen a newly mown grass? That is what you will perceive with our fields of green. It's a fantastic manure, as it were. I don't know how to describe it. When you newly mow a grass field, you will enjoy the excellence, the aroma that comes. I don't know whether we have farm boys and, I mean, ladies and gentlemen in the house that know exactly what I'm talking about. So one, it's an excellent source of multimineral. It contains a whole lot of multimineral. I will break all of them down. It contains a whole lot of multivitamins. It provides energy. That is, it improves oxygen supply into the system. It also helps against vomiting because of the B complex, especially B6. B6 is so important in the system. It prevents nausea, as it were. So it purifies again. That is, fields of green purifies the bloodstream due to the presence of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the hemoglobin of plants. So it neutralizes, I mean, it purifies the bloodstream. It takes off all those impurities in our bloodstream. It purifies it. So again, fields of green for healthy menstrual flow, also to counter the effect of radiation. When you are going for any form of radiation, it will help to counter it, and also to help with healthy menstrual flow. I'm going to back up all of these things. You will see them. And it's not that I'm just saying them book-wise. What we've, experienced in the field and what is obtainable with all of the ingredients, the barley grass, the wheat grass, and the alfalfa. So it helps in cancer prevention and management. So fields of green is also a perfect supplement. It's a superfood for diabetic individual. So you meet somebody that, I'm diabetic, and my doctor says I should not take anything, but you need chromium piconate in your system. You get it from fields of green. It also aids proper utilization of glucose. I mean, utilization of glucose by the cells and the tissues of the body. So chromium helps to the movement of glucose into cells to be utilized. So instead of flooding your bloodstream. So it's a natural source of antioxidant to protect the entire cells of the body. It aids digestion and healthy blood circulation because of the cayenne pepper. It has this wonderful pepper in it that helps all of that. Oh, fantastic. Let's look at it one after the other. The ingredient, wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is packed with powerful combination of nutrients that make it extremely useful to your health. It has many therapeutic benefits and is known as a complete nourishment. The extensive combination of vitamins and nutrients may make wheatgrass an exceptional choice to enhance your well-being. Wheatgrass, one of the ingredients in our fields of green. Wheatgrass is an antioxidant. It has antioxidant, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory property. I believe we now understand. When we say antibacterial, we know that bactericidea, that is, it takes care of bacteria within the system. Antioxidant, it takes care of free radicals, those bad things that damages, or those bad things that damage our cells. So inflammation, as a result of that, something is happening. You begin to see that an inflammation in the cells of the body. So wheatgrass contains iron. One, wheatgrass contains calcium. It contains a whole lot of enzyme. It has magnesium for energy, phytonutrients. It has 17 amino acids, the vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, antioxidant, then vitamin K and B complex, and chlorophyll and protein in wheatgrass, one of our ingredients. Then wheatgrass, it can eliminate toxin. It can help with digestion. It can boost metabolism. It can lower cholesterol. It can boost your immune system. I thought I'll be seeing applauding for forever for combining wheatgrass with all of these other fantastic ingredients. Please applaud forever for me. This is awesome. It can give you energy. As I'm saying, it be applauded. It can give you energy. It can lower your blood pressure. It can help with diabetes. It can help with arthritis. I'm talking of wheatgrass, which is one ingredient in fields of green, cayenne pepper. Please, a round of applause for Forever for adding cayenne pepper with wheatgrass, with alfalfa, with barley grass as well. This pepper boasts an impressive nutritional profile, which include varieties of antioxidants that are beneficial for your health. One, may boost your metabolism. When we talk of metabolism, the rate at which your food is being broken down. As we are aging, rate of metabolism lower, it boosts it up. It can help reduce hunger. To help reduce hunger. That is, to give you the sense of feeling. Then may reduce lower blood pressure, may aid digestive health, may reduce cancer risk. Then talking of alfalfa, the last ingredient in fields of green. Alfalfa, the advantage of alfalfa is that it has a root that goes deep. When I mean deep, as in deep down into the subsoil, into the soil to tap in, on tap, as it were, minerals. So it has been shown to lower cholesterol. That is alfalfa. May also have beneficial for blood sugar control and relieving symptoms of menopause. So menopausal ladies can also go on alfalfa in our fields of green. Wow, I never knew it's going to stop abruptly. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, how do I use my fields of green? You know, we are talking of product application. You need to take fields of green 3 times in a day. I also encourage chewing of fields of green as well. You can be rest assured you are doing your health a whole lot of advantage if you take all of these supplements and include them in your regimen. Thank you very much for paying attention. I believe we got value tonight. So if you got value, can I see the emojis? Can I see? Thank you. Can I appreciate? Thank you very much for paying attention. I really appreciate the opportunity given me. So if you have questions, you can just write them in the house, or you can unmute yourself if you can do that, and let us talk. Thank you, Madam Josephine. Thank you. I appreciate you, ma. For Everly. I love your support. I must use the opportunity to say this about Josephine Medekele. I've been in your training several years ago. She's one of the mentors I have in the house, and she's always following up. It's one of the things you. Okay. You see, the encouragement you've been given, I appreciate you, man. She said, you are absolutely correct. Bee pollen is elixir of life. Absolutely. Thank you, man, for that. If you have, you can write it here, all the way from Kenya. I appreciate it. It's also good in preventing body odor. Yeah, yes. Xenoestrogen. Thank you, man.